Today we're taking a closer look at Alidia.io, a platform that claims to combine course creation, live teaching, AI tools, community features, and subscription management all under one roof. There isn't a lot of noise online about this platform yet, and that actually makes the review more important. Because when a platform is still under the radar, you have to dig for the signals that matter. So let's break down what Alidia really offers, what looks promising, and what still isn't clear. You can create courses, host live sessions, build learning communities, manage students, take payments, and even use AI to help generate course content or structure your curriculum. On paper, it's positioned as a competitor to Kajabi, Thinkific, Teachable, and even platforms that mix community with education, like Circle or School. The difference is that Alidia appears to bundle more features into one interface, especially the AI element and organizational tools like Spaces, calendars, permissions, and collaborative workspaces. For instructors, coaches, or organizations that don't want to stitch together 5 different apps, that alone is appealing. However, if you're looking for a way to start making real money online without being a coach or a product creator, you should see my top recommended alternative in the description of this video and discover how you can get started with one of the easiest business models out there for beginners. Go take a look and compare your options. Inside Alidia, there are real courses listed on the marketplace. The dashboard is built out and the documentation is extensive. They walk you through course creation, user management, payment setup, and how to use the AI tools. That means it's not some placeholder site or vaporware. Someone actually built a system with depth. Another positive signal is the safety check online. The domain is registered for multiple years, has a valid SSL certificate, and doesn't show obvious warning signs on scam tracking tools. For a newer platform, that matters. And from a feature standpoint, what stands out most is how much they're trying to pack into one platform. AI-assisted course creation, live classes, community spaces, payments, subscriptions, and organizational tools. That's a lot of capability for a single system. If all of it works smoothly, this could be a strong competitor in the e-learning world. Now, here's the part you need to hear. For as polished as the platform looks, there's a noticeable lack of independent reviews. There's no real footprint on Reddit, no meaningful discussion on social media, and no large number of instructors publicly sharing their experience. You can find courses on a marketplace, but many have 0 reviews. And even on their organization feedback pages, the review counts don't show actual written reviews. That doesn't mean the platform is bad. It just means it's early. But early usually comes with uncertainty. You don't know how stable the platform is under heavy use, how responsive the support team is, or whether all the AI and payment features work smoothly once real students get involved. So if you're thinking about using Alidia to launch a large course business or move an existing audience over, that's something you need to weigh carefully. Also, don't forget to see my top recommended alternative in the description of this video to discover what else is available for you out there. It may end up being the eye-opener you were looking for all along. Anyway, Alidia makes the most sense for someone who wants to experiment. Maybe you want to build a new course without paying for expensive all-in-one platforms. Maybe you're trying to test a new style of content, or you want to organize a small group of students inside a cleaner, more integrated system. If you're curious, tech-comfortable, and willing to test things yourself, Alidia could be worth a try, especially if you start small and keep your risk low. If you're running a business that relies heavily on stability, proven integrations, or long-term reliability, you may want to hold off. Established platforms have years of testing, thousands of user reviews, and a track record. Alidia doesn't have that yet. So if you're planning to serve hundreds of students, sell high-ticket programs, or depend on stable subscription payments, you'll want more confidence before going all in. Alidia is interesting. It's ambitious. It's packed with features. And from what I can see, it's a real working platform, not a template, not a placeholder, not a pre-launch hype product. But it's also early, and the lack of public user feedback makes it something you should approach thoughtfully. Start small. Test the features yourself. See how the workflow feels and whether the tools meet your needs. If it performs well for you, it might end up being a hidden gem in the e-learning world. If not, at least you tested it without risking too much. If this review helped you understand what Alidia does well and where it's still uncertain, let me know in the comments. And if you've used the platform yourself, I'd really like to hear your experience because there isn't much public feedback out there yet. Now, if you want something that's more proven, more stable, and backed by years of real user results, I've added my top recommended alternative in the description. Take a look at it, compare your options, and see which one is a better fit for your needs. See you in the next one.